So Skittles figured out in 1994 that slightly disturbing people is actually a solid business strategy. You know that feeling when you're watching the Skittles ad and you go like, whether should I be laughing at this or am I feeling a bit disturbed? That wasn't an accident. That was the whole business strategy behind it. And it kind of worked because Skittles became the second best-selling candy in the US, not because of the product itself, but because of the personality behind it. And this is where it gets interesting because there's not just one theory at play here, there's two. Let me explain. The first is category design. The most successful brands don't compete in an existing categories. They create their own. Skittles didn't try to beat every other fruit candy brand. They built an entirely different category, obviously the weird ones. A candy that makes you slightly uncomfortable and owned it and was successful for almost 30 years, right? When you design your own category, you automatically become the leader of it because nobody else is playing the same game as you. That's the category design for you. And Skittles did it way before anyone was even calling it that. But then comes the second theory, and this is where it flips: blue ocean theory. The idea that the smartest move is always to go where nobody else is competing. In 1994, Skittles found their blue ocean called the Weird, and it worked for almost 30 years. Yeah. But in 2026, that ocean is fully crowded. For instance, Duolingo killed their own mascot and held a funeral for it. You know what I'm saying about. And Raina built an entire personality around roasting their own passengers. Wendy spent years calling out competitors on Twitter like it was their personal revenge. Weird, unhinged, self aware. These became the default content strategy for brands trying to stand out, which means Skittles Blue Ocean is no longer blue. So, what I'd do differently is I'd go completely silent. One quiet film, no chaos, no discomfort, no joke. Just someone eating Skittles, saying nothing. Because the new blue ocean right now, according to me, is sincerity or calmness. Nobody in this space is being calm and genuine, and that territory is completely empty and untapped. And the brand that moves there first while everyone else is still trying to outweird each other will stand out harder than any unhinged campaign ever could. So silence is the new weird.